Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Teddy Covers and Tony Finn from WagerTalk and SportsMemo.com. We're talking Sunday NFL action here. We got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling east to play the New York Jets. Looks like the Raiders laying 7 in the hook on the highway here, Teddy. 47 being the total. You have any interest in getting involved here with the Raiders and Jets?
I'll make this one real simple. If I'm playing, I'm laying. All right. You're not going to get me on the Jets. Not this week, not next week. Not at any point spread range where they're being asked to be competitive in a game, because the Jets aren't a competitive team right now. Look, Sam Darnold came back last week. First chance to play with his starting receiving core intact. And the Jets got a field goal in that contest. For this season, Darnold with 3 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions. All right. The last 27 games under offensive guru Adam Gase, the Jets haven't reached 20 18 times. Okay. And then Gase's quotes are the best. Gase, after the game last week, again, where they're non-competitive in defeat, quote, "It's frustrating because I feel like we're right there. We've got to make 1 or 2 plays, especially this last game. It's right there for us." There have been multiple games like that. Maybe he watched a different game than I was watching, because I saw the Jets once again look pretty inept on the offside of the football. So, all right, their defense stepped up and played fairly well against the Miami team with the backup quarterback and other kinds of issues. But offensively, against the Raiders, Jets got to score, okay? Offensive line issues now. They keep switching guys in and out of the Alex Lewis was a surprise non-start this week because there was some team decision about something that nobody ever found out about, but turns out he got benched. So there's all these issues with the Jets. The Raiders had a terrible week last week. 11 penalties, 5 turnovers, 4.2 yards per play. They were in this spot last year. Last year they were 6-4. This year they're 6-5. And they played the Jets coming off a loss last year. Okay? They lost that game 34-3, and it killed their season. They finished 7-9. It's rare a team gets that chance for redemption. They're off their worst game of the season by far. They're facing an opponent that killed them last year in their worst game of the year last year. Boy, that sets up for the Raiders. 7.5 is cheap in this ball game. I understand it's back east. I understand it's a bad travel spot for Vegas and all of that. But when you have a focused, motivated team taking on a bottom feeder, the motivated team's going to take care of business. I like Raiders first half. I like Raiders full game.
Liking the Raiders there from Teddy Covers. And Tony, coming to you, I guess travel spot, like Teddy talked about, kind of east and then back home and back east again for the Raiders, which, off of arguably their worst performance of the season. Is it a bounce back, or, could the Jets at this plus price over a touchdown, could you actually be interested in the Jets here, Tony?
Oh, it's hard. No, I can't be interested. I wish I could be contrary and argue a little bit with Teddy about this, but no, I can't be. I can't. And it wasn't a few weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Many people have done so since. I actually went through this Jets roster to see, in my opinion, how many could start for another team, and I just can't come up with too many. I've talked to some guys who've come up with as many as 3, which is about one more than I could come up with. So it's just there's a lot of ineptness in that organization. There has been for quite some time. Save what Teddy mentioned was, if you go back 1 year and week 12 last year, the Jets put an arse kicking on this Oakland team. The Oakland team is different. I don't think Oakland is as good as they've played. What? Oh, yeah. Vegas. I love it. I love it. San Diego, Oakland, L.A. As I said, it takes me 5 years.
Where do you live, Tony?
5 years.
Where do you live?
I live in Oakland. I live in Vegas.
It's like your hometown team, and you can't remember the name of the city. Come on, buddy.
Well, I don't have a hometown team, and I know you don't either. I have my hometown team is a team I have money on. Everyone, listen, it changes from minute to minute, from day to day, from hour to hour. That's my favorite team. But Teddy's right. This Vegas team is not as good as they've played at times this year. They're not as bad as they've played at times this year, but they are at their less than better than the Jets are at their best. You can study this game all you want. You have 2 choices in this game. You either play the Jets or you don't play the game. Teddy's absolutely correct, 100%. Did I say the Jets? Or did I say the Raiders?
Yeah, you said play the Jets.
I'm messing with you guys.
Okay.
Play the Oakland Jets. They're the best. No, I'm in seriousness, guys. In seriousness, Eddie's correct. We could break this down, guys. We could break this down a million ways. Gruden was quite upset with his team last week when the Raiders played poorly. Didn't play as poorly. They played ridiculously bad. But again, they can't be that bad, but they won't be that bad. They can't be that bad against the Jets. And again, stop by Twitter account, stop by WagerTalk News, and you'll hear all about how bad the Jets are if you didn't already know. Jets
All
Raiders,
right, Tony.
On the road.
Laying it with the favorite from Tony Finn. Teddy covers as well. You guys can try to bet the Oakland Jets. You might have a tough time getting it in, but give it a whirl if you'd like. And stick to the Las Vegas Raiders in this one. Laying looks like a touchdown plus that hook that hopefully doesn't come into account. But guys, hopefully you – oh, no, go ahead, Teddy.
I'd say this line's only going to go up. There's not going to be Jets money this week. So if you like the Raiders, I bet them sooner rather than later. The 7.5s are disappearing already.
Yeah, 7.5, maybe up to 8. Who knows? Higher by kickoff. Guys, make sure to check out both Sports Memo and WagerTalk.com. We got the Cyber Week special here, less than $100 a month for the next 6 months. Both good at both websites for any handicapper. Tony and Teddy being two of them. Check it out. WagerTalk and SportsMemo.com.